everybody, this is CD coming from the Splitmind channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a unique beat. Make some different stuff, make something crazy, you know? Make something that when you send that to an artist, they hear it, they're like, I gotta snap on this because the beat's just so crazy. So I already dragged in a few samples from my Dionysus sample library, and by the time you're watching this, it should be out. Link will be in the description. Comes with 25 crazy samples.
Go purchase the sample library, let's go.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna play a couple of these, see which sample I'm feeling, and yeah, we're gonna make a beat from there. Woo! I think that one's gonna be the one, but yeah, I'm definitely feeling this one. So I got the sample in here, stretch the right time. I'm gonna play it a little bit, try to find a bounce, just think about how I want this beat to sound a little bit, just catch a little vibe, you know? Alright, I want something that's gonna be like super bouncy, hard hitting, maybe like some like little snare rolls and stuff. I don't know, let's try to find some sounds real quick. I've been using this snare a lot, it's crazy. Just ridiculous. Yeah. Now I'm gonna find some snares that I can use kind of like a hi-hat, just to kind of, you know, give it that bounce, like. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Something simple like that. Just gonna copy this over. Gonna do randomize, change the velocity a lot, give it a little bit more bounce, shift it a little bit just so it's a little bit off. Give the beat some swing, you know? Come on. Woo! I'm gonna go back and try to find a perk loop, I think I like this. So what I'm gonna do is time stretch it. I believe this should be the right. You know, that's hard. I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit, kind of leave it as an ambient layer. This could be hard. Let's see. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna reverse this, cut this beginning part off. Like that gives it some energy, you know? So I'm gonna drag this up here and then start to focus on some other drums. Let's see. I'm probably gonna add a hi-hat just to kind of complement the snare bounce we got going. Yeah, what I've been doing a lot lately with my hats, fill each 4-step. I'm gonna go in the piano roll. You ready for this? I'm gonna do Shift D, Control A, Shift drag these over, scroll wheel on my mouse, bring everything down a little bit, hold down Alt, slide these over a little bit. And now I'm just gonna take out whatever things I don't want. Like that's simple, but it's bouncy, it's wavy, it's hard. Now let's find some open hats. Cut the open hat, instant release, cut off, kind of feel. Probably makes no sense the way I'm saying it, but just listen, you can hear what I'm saying. And then I'm going to find another open hat. It's a little bit longer. And I don't know, I hear a slide note, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a slide note. And another slide note to turn the volume off a little bit smoother. Like that's just clean. This one's just so delicate, and then the 808 just comes in like smacks it. It just hits. I don't know. We're gonna use the Zay right here. And also, listen, like I know sometimes it's hard to get the 808 in key. All you gotta do, ready? So you just gotta pitch this up 1 octave, just solo at the 808 in the melody, and now you just listen for like the lowest note you can hear. But sing it with me. But do you hear that? Does that make sense to you? Alright, so those are the notes for the 808. As you can see, it's really not that hard to find the key. So we're gonna bring this down. You know, that's hard. That's hard. But I may pitch everything down 1 just because. Yeah. Most, like 99% of the time, I would rather my 808s hit higher than be like super low, and like that really rubs me the wrong way when I have my 808s like struggling to keep their composure. Making unique beats does not mean just doing like the most ridiculous thing you can and like just adding as much as possible. It's just about like sound selection, finding a bounce, and honestly is picking a good sample, which is why I have this sample for my upcoming sample library, Dionysus. So that step's already taken care of. You just go down, link in the description, click it, and you're already like 80% there to making your beats go crazy.
Go purchase the sample library, let's go.
Woo! This does not need a kick. I don't know if you guys can hear just how much like this does not need a kick. You don't have to force a kick. Let's try on some weird sounds. Let's get experimental. I'm gonna go into this Minta Foundry kit. Like this, I love this sound. I use this so much. It's just like a frame drum, but it's crazy. Also, if you guys don't know, if you see like this F here, it means it's tuned to F. The way to like make it back on C is just click F. You can click here. You can see right there it says root note F. Woo! And now I need like a heavy hitting snare. And yeah, there's still plenty of room for an artist to do his thing on this. There's so much going on, but like it's calculated, you know? It's not just like thousands of hi-hats just sliding down at like ridiculous speeds with 808s like doing rolls like every 2 beats, you know? It's calculated is basically the moral of that. I think the only thing this really needs is a mix. So Control Shift and just drag on the mouse. And I'm gonna do Control Shift L, and that's gonna link, hence the L, to the mixer. We already put the sample on the 1, so I'm gonna mute that just to mix the drums. And from there we can always level the sample to match the mix of the drums, but it's just easier to do the drums one at a time. And what I do with my 808s, I put this EQ on, you can copy the settings, but basically take out everything below 30 Hertz. Anything under 30 Hertz, don't need it. I think I have another EQ on the master again, taking out 30 Hertz. And another one, because fuck 30 Hertz, bro. And also, soft clipper on the master. I usually try to I usually try to make my 808 hit like right around the top of here. It depends on how the 808 sound is itself. Like if it's already super distorted, maybe I won't, but for this one, I think that's solid. With this, I just kind of keep it right at that, like, this little bar, it was at 3 decibels. Or it's 0, that's 0 decibels, my bad. I'm not like a professional engineer. This is just stuff I do. If you like how it sounds, you can feel free to take all of my sauce and run with it. But this is what I do. I'm not saying this is like the right way to do everything, you know? Also, I like to pan my hats a little bit left or right just to give like the vocals a little bit more center space. And then I'm gonna, since I have the hi-hats going left, a little bit I'm gonna have the open hat going right. And what I like to do is just use Valhalla delay a lot. Just generally, but I have this laser beam setting I made. You can copy these settings. I'm gonna take some of the lows out. I think that's fine. And for the shaker, I'm gonna do something weird. I'm just gonna put this space mod on it. And again, like, I'm just kind of panning these different directions. Give it a little bit more of like a stereo feel. Also just allows more room for the vocals. That's fine. Edit this one. Now when I try to like level the melody, I take the 808 out just because the way it's like distorted, it kind of makes it a little bit harder for me to hear the melody at a good level. So what I'll do is just bring the melody down to a point where I know it's going to be too low, and I just bring it up and listen like, does this sound good? It sounds too quiet, so I'm going to bring it up here. This sounds appropriate. Honestly, it doesn't have to be perfect. If it gets placed with a big artist, it's probably going to get remixed anyways. This sounds listenable. This sounds good to me. And if it ever gets placed, I can send the stems and they will mix it like way better than I could. So I'm just going to leave it at this. It sounds fine. And now let's arrange this thing. Oh, ready? Woo! This. So it's like. And then on the second snare, cut these out. Woo! So we're gonna arrange this a little bit more. And I may make this unique and just add a kick here without the 808 because that's just too much. And just do something simple, give it a little bit more variation. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you learned something. I hope you subscribed because I know you keep seeing these videos come up in your YouTube recommended and you know they're going to be there, so you never actually subscribe, but you're going to miss good stuff, so just be sure to subscribe. If you like this sample or any of the ones I previewed in the beginning, those are all in my new sample library, Dionysus. Again, link is in the description. Yeah, and I think that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.